So as you can see, this is the agenda for today. So first we'll be going into the theory of Gen AI in 5 minutes and the building block of AI agents in 5 minutes. And once this is done, or in around another 10 minutes, we will start with the hands-on session. We'll just go through a quick introduction of what Kolaba is, what the platform has. You've all shared your emails. Then so we'll get into the platform and start building 3 agents. After that, we will go through the top tools every CXO or leader should know to actually cut it. And after that, there is a special exclusive offer. And I urge every one of you to stay back because I can guarantee nothing of this offer has been offered in the market till now. Actually, you can win, AI tool subscriptions worth rupees 30,000 and multiple people can do the same. So that being said, let's get started. Just give me a moment. I'll share my screen again for the Gen AI tech. So we've kept theory, as minimal as possible, but just a little bit is required so that, everybody, especially the new people, get a hands-on experience on the theoretical part as well. So that when you build agents, you will understand things better. That is the only reason. So I believe, everybody knows what AI is in general. So we'll just have a deep dive into Gen AI, what is Gen AI, and what are the fundamental building blocks of an AI agent.
So what is Gen AI? Gen AI, as the name suggests, generative AI, it is AI that generates stuff. So what does it generate? Text, image, audio, video, code, and even 3D assets. The name generative itself comes from the word generate. So this AI generates stuff. We've seen what it can generate: text, images, audio, video, code. And in code, it even generates websites and applications. So the webinar agenda, the link that I shared and just showed with you, was just made live in 15 minutes. We did a session on this last week that you can actually build a complete website and deploy it on your domain in under 10 to 15 minutes. Then, where did generative AI start? We can say it started in 2014 when GANs were introduced. GAN stands for Generative Adversarial Network. This allowed AI to produce images. This was the first time AI could produce images. Then in 2017, a revolutionary paper came from Google. This was the Transformers architecture paper that Google released. And since 2017, it was AI became capable to talk to us like, like we are talking to a human. Now we can talk to AI. So Google actually, made this breakthrough, though ChatGPT became famous and viral. But because of Google, all these LLMs and this AI breakthrough has really come. 2023 GPT-3 hit the market, but it did not go that viral. But in 2022, there were two tools which went viral. One was Midjourney, that was an AI image generator. And if you go and look at the results of Midjourney, even back in 2022, it compares to the results of the top AI models even today. So it was that good back then. So in 2022, first Midjourney became viral, I think around in June or July. And then in November 2022, ChatGPT became viral. So that's why how we all were introduced to this AI and Gen AI boom in 2022. Then obviously in 2024, we had multimodal AI models coming in. Multimodal means the AI model can now input text, image, audio, video, and also output back these, different things: text, image, audio, video, even code. So this is what is known as multimodality, where multimodal means different forms of input and output. So this we have seen the key milestones in Gen AI 2014. GANs came, generative adversarial networks, able to produce images. 2017, we had Transformers, the revolutionary paper from Google. GPT-3 then came out in 2020. 21, 22, DALI, Midjourney, these image generators came out. 22, ChatGPT went viral. And 2024, we know multimodal AI became famous: text, image, audio, video. And 2025 is the year of AI agents, which you have seen all over the media: LinkedIn, YouTube, social media, even blogs. People are just talking about AI agents and building them. And that is what we'll see today. Now going to how does generative AI work? So generative AI has a few basic cores. The most important ones are that generative AI is built on neural networks. What is meant by this? So our brain, how our brain is made with neurons and the architecture and the structure. That is what, scientists use that to again create neural networks on which Gen AI is made. So as you know, mostly all human discoveries of the greatest order are inspired from nature on the or the universe. For example, how we created airplanes was because we studied the motion of birds. So similarly, Gen AI models or AI models, they were trained or they were basically the architecture was made resembling the human brain or the neural network. Then they are trained on massive data sets. So without data sets or massive data, AI is not possible on what is happening today. This is a must have. So all these big companies like Google, Meta, XAI, why are they leading in the AI space is because of data. They have all the data. For example, Google has all the data since google.com came out. So they have all the user data, and based on this data they are able to train models. Same goes with Meta. They are the kings of social media, Instagram, Facebook. They know what users like, how users respond. So then they train their AI models on that. Now, what are the fundamentals of Gen AI? How does it operate? Is based on these things. If you see, breaks input into tokens, predicts the next token. So, how we have studied in school, say atom is the fundamental unit of matter. Okay, let's take atom as the fundamental unit of matter. Then all matter around us is made up of atoms and molecules. Similarly, this Gen AI operates on tokens. So when you give it an input, say I give it a line, I am doing good, I am going to United States. If I just tell it this line, the LLM model will break it into tokens. Token means for the word United, it might break it into two parts, UNITED. UNI will be one token, TED will be one token. It will take as one token only. So it will break everything down into tokens. And now when it generates stuff, it again generates token by token or predicts the next token. So that is why this AI also is a prediction mechanism. But the prediction is so good that it is 99.9% accurate. So these are the four pillars of generative AI. It's built on neural networks. It's trained on massive data sets. Without data sets, there is no Gen AI. And then whatever input you give it, it will break it down into tokens. Tokens is basically the language that the AI understands, and then it predicts the next token. So we have seen what are tokens. For text, what are the token? For an image, pixels are the tokens. For audio, it's a slice of sound, also known as a spectrogram, that is the token. And for a video, a one frame and the motion you give it. So essentially, video is a collection of images, and a video is the token is basically you take one image or one frame and give it some motion. So that is the fundamental unit. We have seen this types of generative AI: text, image, video, audio, code, multimodal, and 3D assets. It can even produce 3D assets. We all know, why this matters is because it speeds up content creation. It helps small team do more, powers creative and business workflows, and obviously it opens new so basically Gen AI is your co-creator, it's your assistant, and it's your idea machine. It can generate brand new ideas which no human has thought. So that is the capability of Gen AI, that it can generate brand new thoughts and brand new ideas. So that is all about Gen AI. It is not replacing you, it's your co-creator, but we will see AI agents can definitely, replace humans. So let's go now quickly look into what are AI agents. Just give me a moment. I'll share the second deck.
Good
Done.
afternoon, sir. I
Good
just want
afternoon.
to know, as this
Yes.
webinar is going on, will we getting the notes after the webinar or any recording?
Yes, you will get the recording after the webinar. I would advise you to stay back. We have something, a special offer at the end, which I am guaranteeing nobody has offered till now in the industry. Okay. Anyways, so
Hi, can I take?
yeah,
Can
yeah,
you go
please
back
go
to
ahead.
three slides? Could you mind go back to three slides where you given various AI for different purpose?
Ask me the question. I was going to share the second deck now, the AI agent ones. If there's
Yeah,
it's in
can you
your
just go
mind.
there? I have one quick question.
Sure, sure. Just give me a moment. Okay, one moment.
What are these 3D assets means? What do you mean by?
So 3D assets means basically, you can prompt to AI. Okay. I will show you an example. Can you see my screen now?
Mm-hmm,
Do you see I've opened a tool known as meshy.ai? Okay, one
mm-hmm,
second. So what it does is you give it an image or
mm-hmm,
you give it a prompt, it will convert it into a 3D asset like this.
mm-hmm,
So this is what, it's like it's fully rotatable. Say, you
mm-hmm,
draw a table with a rough sketch.
mm-hmm.
Then you upload it into this tool. It will create it into a 3D design, which you can then download and take it into Maya, Blender, etc. And the furniture designer can then, just refine it at the end.
Oh, okay, got it. Yeah,
All
thank
right.
you.
All right.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Yeah. Pleasure. So yeah, we'll move to the next deck now. Just give me a moment. We'll just look at the building blocks of AI agents and then we'll get hands on. So till then, anybody, if you've just joined in, just fill in this form. I'm going to share it again in the chat. One second. So that we have your email and we can give you access to Kolaba so that you can get hands on. So I've shared the form link again on the chat. Just type your email if you have not. Yes, now we'll go to the next deck. We'll very quickly see what are the building blocks of AI agents. Yes, I believe you all can see my screen. Kashyap, can you type on WhatsApp if you can see the new deck? Okay, so let's get started. We'll just go very quickly. I will not go through the entire deck. I will share it with you afterwards. We are running short of time. Yeah. So we've seen what Gen AI is. Gen AI is basically AI which creates stuff, but it does not work autonomously. If you're sleeping, it will not do the work for you. You have to prompt it and you will get a prompt back. But what is an AI agent? An AI agent essentially has these different components and can work end to end completely autonomously. And this is what, will actually take our jobs, though Gen AI will not. So what are the building blocks of AI agents? The first is the LLM or the thinking brain. We have seen in the last slide, in the last deck, that Gen AI or the LLMs can actually think and invent new ideas which no human has thought. So that is why the LLM is the thinking brain of the AI agent. Then you give it a prompt or instructions. It is also known as a system prompt. You give it a persona, you give it goals, what it has to achieve. So if you must have heard, prompting is very critical to AI. How good your prompt is, depending on that, you'll get an output back. Garbage in is equal to garbage out. So again, the building blocks, LLM, which is the thinking brain. Then you give it a system prompt. You tell the agent how we will just see this in another 5 minutes. Then the agent has memory. So what is memory? The different files that you have given your agent. The files can be in PDF, TXT, CSV. You can even give it entire company data. That is the memory that it has. Then tools and plugins are the external capabilities of an agent, because we've seen now these agents can go and complete tasks on their own. So that is why the tools and plugins say if I have an agent which will send emails on my behalf. So then this agent has access to my Gmail inbox. This is what is known as a tool and a plugin. Say there is an agent which automatically posts content on social media. Then apart from the LLM, it will also have access to, say, an image model to create an image. Then it will also have access to Instagram to go and post the video or the image there. Then in advanced agents, which we will not cover today, they have a planning module as well. This is basically a reasoning and a workflow. It's there in advanced agents. So we've seen the LLM is the brain of the agent. It processes natural language inputs. It communicates to us like a human, because an agent communicates to us like a human. It does reasoning as well. It makes decisions based on the context. Then we have seen the system prompt, which is the essential, we can say, the user manual for the agent on how the agent will operate. Memory, it has two types of memory, short term and long term. Long term memory is essentially the documents that you've given it. Short term memory is when you are communicating with it, like you're, say, communicating on chat GPT or an LLM. That is the short term memory, and this we will see in the next webinar, the planning and the reasoning module. So now we have seen the building blocks of an AI agent. I just wanted to cover one thing which I missed last time. So basically, this is known as agentic AI, and AGI or artificial general intelligence is under development. We can say it can come anywhere in the next 5 to 10 years. So 22 to 24 was the years of generative AI. 25 is the year of AI agents or agentic AI. In the next 5 to 10 years, or maybe it could be next couple of years also, we will have AGI, which is known as artificial general intelligence, which can operate to, say, to the intelligence of people like Albert Einstein. AI will be of that intelligence that it can complete task end to end, think on the level of the most intelligent humans. And after this, maybe in the next 20 years, 50 years, we will have ASI, artificial super intelligence, which is, say, 10,000 times or a million times more intelligent than AGI. Now we can go into the hands-on part. So let's get started with that. If there is any question, I can take a few questions till we get started with the hands-on session. You just raise your hand. Yes, Akshay.
Sir, I need to know what's the difference between agentic AI and AI agent.
Agentic and AI agents are the same. They are just synonyms.
Okay.
Any other questions? Okay, we will start then with the hands-on session. 1 second. So please check, everybody. You must have received an email from Kolaba AI Studio. Please check your emails. Can you check your emails? You must have received an email from Kolaba AI Studio. I am just sharing the link. So I've shared the link in the chat. Just open this link and sign in with the email that you gave in the Google form. I think you all can see my screen now. So I've shared a link in the chat. Once you open it, you will come to here, kolaba.ai. You need to log in with the email that you got, that you put in the Google form. Log in through that email, and then on the top right, select Gen AI webinar. If anybody is having any issues till reaching here, you can raise your hand. Yes, Sanjay or Chandra, do you also have a question?
Sir, I have signed the form, but unfortunately, I don't have that email, what you're saying.
So just check the email in your promotions and spam folder as well.
Yeah, I checked in the trash as well as spam folder, plus the main this thing. I don't have that email, as you're saying, I'll be having from the Colaba.
AI Studio. Okay, just type in your email.
Where, sir?
You can just okay. Do you have access to the WhatsApp group?
My full screen is showing this one.
Okay. Anyways, Chandra, so I just had a talk with the tech team. There's no need for you to go check the email. Just open kolaba.ai. I've shared the link in the chat.
Okay.
Just log in with the email that you provided in the Google form.
Okay, sir.
There's no, sorry, the tech team just told me you would not have received the email. You just need to, I'll just repeat, if you can all see my screen, just open kolaba.ai. On the top right, click on login, then log in with the email that you gave. Akshay, do you have a question? And once you have logged in, on the top right, select Gen AI webinar. Just click on this small arrow in the top, select Gen AI webinar. All of you who have gotten till this point, can you please raise your hand?
Yes, sir. I've come to that page, Gen AI webinar.
Yeah, correct. You're in the right place.
Okay.
Everybody else, I'll just repeat the process once more. So you just need to go to kolaba.ai. I've shared the link in the chat. Once you are here, you need to click on login and log in with the email that you provided. Log in with that email and you'll enter the dashboard. Then on the top right, select Gen AI webinar. On the top right, select Gen AI webinar. So now we'll get started. No problem if you've not reached till here, just follow with me. You'll get the recording also, and you'll also get access to Kolaba so that you can try later. Let's just quickly go through the AI agents. Okay, now, so the first agent that we want to try is known as a multimedia generator or a multimedia presentation generator. If you see, Kolaba gives you access to the chatbot, which has multiple LLMs. GPT, Claude, OpenAI, Perplexity, DeepSeek. It also has text to image. All the top image models from GPT image to Flux to Recraft to Imagen, Ideogram are there. It even gives you basic image editing. And then video generation is also there, powered by Runway, Luma Labs, Kling2. And you have a speech generator as well. So we'll see an agent, which is a multimedia presentation generator, and how does it work. So I've already created it and I'm typing this system prompt in the chat. Okay, just give me a moment. Okay, I think this is going overboard. So I'm just converting this into a document and sharing the link with you all. So just open this Google Doc. I've shared a Google Doc link. Open this Google Doc. You will come here. Okay, and just copy everything once. Just copy everything once. Just copy everything once. Once you have copied it, go to the chatbot, click on create agent. Give your agent a name, multimedia presentation generator, and just paste everything here. So this prompt is known as the system prompt. We saw the AI agent has 3 core components. First is the LLM. So here you select the LLM or the brain of the agent. We let it be GPT 4.1 for now. We give our agent a name and we give it a system prompt. This is the system prompt. System prompts can range from 1 paragraph to say even 5 pages. That depends on the complexity of the agent. So here I'll just read this out. Here it says you are a multimedia presentation generator. You help users create minimal, structured, and visually clean slide decks. You generate, and it specifies in very detail, one consistent background image, font color suggestions based on background, and slide by slide, it will give us title and written content. Okay, it will give layout instructions on where to paste the content, where to put the images. It will give us images and infographic prompts. It will also give us voiceover script. It's a multimedia presentation. So the presentation will create on Google Sheets, or sorry, Google Slides, and we can also, input it in video, image, and audio formats. So I'll just get started with this. We have this agent ready. I will just say hi. So this agent does not have a memory module. We do not need a memory module. So I just say hi. It says, let's get started. Please share a topic or some draft content for the presentation. So I usually ask an agent, who are you? Let's see, what it says. So it says I'm a multimedia presentation agent. Now I want to create a presentation on the history of AI. I will just say I want to create a slide deck on the history of AI. You all can also just follow the same. I believe all of you have created your agent. Can everybody lower their hands once and then raise them again if you have created your agent? Okay, great. So now, based on, I tell it, okay, I want to create a slide deck on the history of AI. It tells me, great, let's get started on your slide deck. First, it says, I'll need a few details to tailor the presentation. What are your three brand colors? So I will tell it, say, orange, blue, black. Choose your content style. How much content do I need per slide? So I will say medium. I need 3 to 5 lines max per slide. What is your preferred design style? Minimal, colorful, corporate, modern, edgy. I will go with minimal. How many slides do you want? Let's go. I will go with 10 to 15. You can choose up to what your liking is. You can give either this same prompt that I gave, history of AI, or you can give whatever you feel like. Or maybe there's an actual deck that you have to deliver. You can even use that. Then moving forward, do you want voiceovers, scripts? Yes, I will say yes. All slides, voiceover. Now let's see what it turns out. Yeah. So we have now, it tells me, thank you for the details. And it gives me, what information I gave it first, brand colors, content style, design style. This is the background image that I can use for my deck, a minimal white space rich background. So now what I can do is, let me take this and I can go to Colaba in text to image and create this background. I'll choose Flux 1.1 Pro for now and 4 images. So I will have around 4 images, and whatever I like, I can choose as the background of my slide deck. Next, it gives me the headings. It says use black as the main heading color. For subheading, it says use blue. Body text, it says keep in black. And then it gives me the content for each slide, the title, the content. It even specifies the layout. Keep the heading on top center, subheading below heading, no body text. And then an image to go in the first slide also it gives me. So here I got a minimal, background for my slide deck. If you don't like this, you can choose, say another model. Probably this time, let me try with GPT image. This prompt is a minimal white space rich background because we don't want too much going on the deck. Let's wait for the new image. And then it also gives me the voiceover script. So welcome to our journey to the history of artificial intelligence. In this presentation, we'll explore how AI has evolved from early concepts to the advanced systems we see today. So let's just prepare the first slide end to end. So I like this better. I will take this. So it had given me the title, and I can then take the content, tracing the evolution of AI from its origins to the present day. So now this is done. It also had given me an image prompt, an image to put it in the first slide. So I'll just go here and paste it here. You see, this was the background prompt, which will be the same across the slide deck. The second is the image that will go in the first slide. So let's just wait for this image to come. Till then, I can prepare the voiceover for my multimedia presentation. I'll just copy this. I'll open another window. I'll go to speech generator, paste it here. There are multiple voices available. Say I will go with Adam right now and generate an audio. So this is the image, it is a minimal vector illustration. Probably I can just copy this and take it here. the history of artificial intelligence. I can just move this. Now my voiceover is also ready. Kashyap, is the audio audible? Can you tell me in WhatsApp? Is the audio audible, or I'll just share my screen again? Yes, okay. So the audio is audible, right? Now what I can do is I can just copy it. Okay. I can copy this now. I have taken the audio. I will paste it here. Okay, so I need to insert it. 1 second. Insert audio. I'm just uploading it into Google Drive. Till then, so also what we can do is we can also animate this image. So till the file is uploading, I can click here. I can say video generation. I'll choose VO2 for now. Okay, so this is under maintenance. Say let's go with runway. I'll hit generate. I'll even get a video. It will make the presentation more engaging and I can add it to the slide deck. So now it converts this into a video. Now this will be more engaging. I'll just download it and insert this also in the deck. Yes. Now let's insert our multimedia. This I've inserted the audio file and now I'll insert the video file. I can probably remove this image now. This audio file also I have here. Now say if I present it now. So in the presentation, this is now multimedia presentation. This is moving and also I can play the audio, which is the voiceover. So this is how you saw, you can create now multimedia presentations. Okay, you might not be able to hear the voiceover here, but you can just try it on yourself. So now this is a multimedia presentation with a video. The AI gave you the background also. The AI gave you the text also. And if we go and look back, at what we got. So it gave us the content for the second slide. Then for the third slide, it gives us an infographic. So the infographic you can prepare using text to image. For GPT image is the only model which is able to produce infographics right now. So I'll use GPT image model. Or the other model that is good is Recraft V3. So these are the only models. GPT image gave me an error. So I'm going to go with Recraft V3 for now. It helps you create infographics. Then again, the voiceover is there for every slide. So it has eased out our work a lot. We have the title, the content, the layout details, image prompt, voiceover script, and whatever thing you want to animate, you can use the video generation. So this is also one method of creating videos. So similarly, like a multimedia presentation generator, you can have a storyboard generator. It will give you everything for a video, the voiceover for the video, the image prompt for the video, which you can convert. You have first you'll generate an image, then you will convert that image into a video. You will download all your assets. You can take it to your video editor and get the video done. So we'll move to the next agent now. The next agent is very simple. So you all must have, explored that AI generated text is, not nice, right? Everybody complains this text is generated from AI. It looks AI-ish. It will have words like trailblazer, transformational, this and that. So actually we can create an agent which humanizes text. Okay. So again, I'm going to share the prompt with you of this agent I use a lot. I've called it Humana, Humana. It humanizes text. Okay, I'm going to share this in a document with you. Let's create the second agent. It's an AI humanizer. It humanizes AI content. I'm sharing the prompt for this agent in the chat. So I've shared this prompt. Here, I got an infographic from Recraft V3, which I can put in my slide deck. Also, GPT image, I think is working. Kashyap told me. Maybe I did some error. So I'll also generate the infographic from GPT image. It will give me a much better infographic than Recraft V3. So I think you can go now, build your second agent. I have shared the prompt for that agent in the document. You can call it any name, AI text humanizer. So if you look at the prompt for this agent, it specifies in details. You are Humana, an AI assistant that rewrites robotic AI sounding text to make it sound like something a real person would say. Your goal is to rewrite the user's AI generated text, etc., etc. So this is the whole prompt. Please do read this in detail later on, and also the earlier prompt for the multimedia AI agent, as without the right system prompt, there is no way you can make a good AI agent. So now let's put this AI agent to test. Okay. So for that, what I will do is I'll go to a chatbot. Right now, this is just a general assistant is selected as personal assistant. I'll select, say, GPT 4.1. I'm prompting write a 200-word article on the history of AI. And I'm going to use this tool known as undetectable.ai, which detects human text and also helps in humanizing the human text. So we will just use it for detecting purposes. So this is the text I got generated from GPT 4.1 on the prompt, write a 200-word article on the history of AI. Let me put it into undetectable, Control V, and I'm going to click check for AI. Let's look at the results. This is an advanced AI detector, which you do not need to buy. I'll tell you why. So this says the text is only 1% human. Okay. So this test failed the AI detector test. Is everybody following till here? Can you raise your hand? Awesome. Now what I will do is let me take this text and go to my AI agent, which I just created. Okay. I'll choose another model, Claude 3.7 Sonnet. Essentially, when you create an AI agent in Colaba, you can switch the AI model at any time. So I've gone with Claude 3.7 Sonnet. So it says, hi there, I'm Humana, your AI assistant that helps make robotic sounding text. Okay. So I'm going to copy paste the text. I'm copy paste this text, give it this text. Now let's see the percentage of, AI detected content. Okay, I'm going to copy paste this now, go to undetectable again. So I'm copy paste this now, the new text. The idea of smart machines isn't new. People have been dreaming about. And I'm going to click on check for AI. Let's look at the percentage of AI detected content now. Earlier it said 1% human. It now says 45% human. It now says 45% human. If you want to make it more human, you can even, tell it stuff like, I'll just reprompt it, make it more human. You'll probably say this. So now, how can this agent, give you 99.9%, humanized content? That is, if you upload your documents to it. If you upload now, say content that you have written, okay, you can just upload the content that you have written. You just need to click here, click on browse, say give it 5 blog articles that you've written. Now the AI will learn your language also. So we have seen the LLM is the brain of the AI agent. Then you give it a system prompt, and then you can attach your files also to it. So to make this actually, sound and talk like you and give, content which does not seem AI generated and all, you try it and you give it your content also. Now, say I took this one, I said, make it more human. I can go copy paste this now again. I can click on check for AI. Okay, so this copy message came. This might create some problem. Let's see. Yeah, now you see it says 99% human. So you are saving $15 a month, by not getting a tool like undetectable.ai. You can just, use an AI agent that you created yourself, which humanizes content. And just to wrap that agent up, okay, give it the content that you have created yourself. And if you give it the content that you have created, it will create again content which is much more human. Now, also related to this agent is one more agent known as a prompt generator agent. So the prompt and generator agent is a must-have and the biggest value add for everybody trying AI, because now generating prompts is, the main task with AI. If you do not give it a good prompt, there is no way you're going to get a good output. So now we are going to create a prompt generator agent. This is the most quickest to create. So I'm again sharing a prompt with you in a Google Doc. This is the prompt for the prompt generator agent. And last, so this I, take it as one only, humanizer and prompt generator. Though we're going to create two different agents so that it does not get complicated. Otherwise, you can just create this agent together only. Probably that you can take in as an assignment. Go to, say, open any LLM on Chat GPT or Colaba and ask it to combine these prompts to create one agent. Right now, we will do it separately. I'm going to share the link for the prompt generator agent. So I've shared the prompt for the prompt generator agent in the Google Doc. All you need to do is open this and copy it. But after the session, make sure you have actually read it very carefully. I'll tell it quickly. It just says you are a prompt generator. Your goal is to help me craft the best possible prompts for my needs. The prompt will be used by you, the LLM. Okay. Your first prompt will be to ask me what the prompt should be about. After that, it will give me 3 sections: revised prompt, suggestions to improve the prompt, and it will also ask me questions to improve my prompt. And this iterative process will continue till you are satisfied with the prompt. So I'm just going to copy it. I'm going to go and now create my new agent. Create agent. I will call it, say, promptly, because it helps me create prompts. So I'm calling it promptly. I'll paste the prompt here. That's it. Hit create. Okay. I'm going to tell it hi. So it asks me, hello, what would you like the prompt to be about? I want, say, a content calendar for LinkedIn for 15 days. If you just, go to ChatGPT and say, okay, please create a content calendar for me on LinkedIn for 15 days, it will give you a very bad result. Now it says, so the prompt is create a 15-day content calendar, especially for LinkedIn. The calendar should include daily post ideas for topics, suggested formats, and brief descriptions for each post. But obviously, this prompt is incomplete because it does not know my industry, what I do, who I am. So now it says suggestions. To make your LinkedIn content calendar as effective as possible, consider including your industry niche. So I will tell it, my industry niche is SaaS. Your target audience, my target audience is business owners and creators. Any specific goals? So my goals are thought leadership, tone or style, casual, yet professional. Then any key dates or events. This I'm going to skip. Preferred mix of post types. I'll specify text, carousel, and video. Any topics or themes you want to focus on? I'll say topics basically, AI, Gen AI, SaaS, productivity, well-being, and health. Okay, so I will now enter this. Now it will give me a revised prompt, which will be much better. So now you see it's expanding on the prompt. It gives me further suggestions, including suggested hashtags for each post. Yes, I want hashtags for each post. Specifying ideal post times. Yes. So I will say on the suggestions, please include all the suggestions, because all the suggestions are great, indicating if any post should encourage engagement. Yes, you would like, right, ask a question or add a poll, or you will say comment this in the comment section. Possible CTA, nothing. If noting if you want any post to highlight your product as perfect. Yes, that also. And now it asks me further questions. Would you like suggested hashtags and CTS, which I've told? Should any post directly promote your product or service? No, I will say no direct promotion of products and services. First, give value and then promote subtly at the end. Would you like tips for maximizing engagement on LinkedIn? Yes, I would like tips also. So I will just enter it. So as a general, rule of, say, thumb, you do at least minimum 2 iterations on your prompt. Otherwise, you will not get a good prompt. You can go up to 4, 5 as well. That is up to you, but minimum 2 iterations on the prompt. So now I have a good prompt. It says, create a 15-day LinkedIn content calendar for a SaaS company targeting business owners and creators. The goal is to establish thought leadership. So now you see the quality of your prompt. Otherwise, you would have just told, okay, GPT, create a content calendar for Instagram, do this, do that. Now I can probably try this prompt. Okay. Now it will give me a content calendar, which will be 10 times much better than if I give it a standard prompt. So is everybody following till here? We'll quickly move to the last section. You can just raise your hand. Awesome. So we're running short of time. So I will just quickly show you. There's no need for you to do this. So last agent we'll build is a competitor research agent. And say how to build the prompt for this. So as a tip, use a reasoning model to create a prompt for your agent. A reasoning model is essentially on Colaba, a reasoning model has a bulb. So this is a bulb. This is a reasoning model. Again, this also has a bulb. So models with bulbs are called reasoning models. So I'm going to say choose Claude 3.5 Sonnet. Create a system prompt for my agent called competitor analyzer. This agent will have access to links and docs of my company and also my competitors. It should then analyze all the data and tell me about all the companies and how I can stand out and capture the market. So this will give me a system prompt that I can use in my prompt competitor research agent. I'm not going to go into detail much. We're running short of time. So I'm just going to copy this. Okay. It gives me a super detailed prompt. This might not be that good because I did not use the prompt generator agent. But you use the prompt generator agent to create the system prompt for your agent. We're running short of time. So I'm just going to copy this. I'm going to go here, paste this. Now, what I can do is either I can upload docs of my competitors if I have. I don't have them right now. So I will just copy their URLs. We can scrap the information from the URL. So I will first obviously put in my company and this, hit enter. It is now scrapping the data from here. I will go to one of my competitors, Majai. I will scrap their data now. So if you see, there is also a button, deep scraping. It takes time, so I'm not going to attempt it right now. If you give it a link, normal scraping will just get the content from that link. But if you give it deep scraping ability, it will scrap the data of all the sublinks as well. I'll also give it some docs for reference about my company at least. I don't have for Majai right now. So let me give it some docs. Let me find the right doc to give it. 1 second. So if anybody, you can even, take your competitor link and click on deep scraping. It will also deep scrape it. I'm going to give it a few relevant links. I'm going to upload the docs also. I've given it URLs, which it is scrapped. Now I'm going to give it a doc. So I'm going to give it my product roadmap, which is this one. Okay, this is a quick product roadmap we made. I'm going to give it the agent, this doc. You can upload PDF, TXT, CSV in Colaba. All of them can get analyzed. So I'm going to give this now, Colaba product roadmap brainstorm. The file is uploading and I will click create. So this is the competitor research agent is ready. Okay, I will just load it again. Yeah. So this is the competitor research agent. It has few links. Okay, so this is the second one. Wait, I made one more. Yeah, sorry, this one. Yeah. So this one, if you see, has Colaba.ai. My one competitor only, I gave it Magi, and I gave it a doc, my roadmap. Now let me just use it. Hi, can you analyze the links and the document and do a SWOT analysis? SWOT is basically strength, weaknesses, assessment of a company. So it will give me now SWOT analysis, Magai versus Colaba. Otherwise, you would need to do it manually. We all know how much time this will take. So Magai, strength, weaknesses, opportunities, threats, Kolaba, strength, weaknesses, opportunities, threats. So we have seen agents. You can now simply build a, say, customer feedback analyzer agent also. You now know how to create a system prompt. You will go here, you will give it a system prompt, and you can upload your CSVs. Usually customer feedback big companies have in the form of CSV. You can just upload them and you can, get the data out. Last, very quickly, in 5 minutes, we'll see, the top tools which every, CXO or leader or anybody aspiring to be a leader, a project manager or a product manager, or if you want to start a business, what kind of AI tools you should definitely know. Let's quickly go through that. And please stay. I'm sure, it's going a little over. Please stay because we have an super special offer after this. So I'm going to go to the next slide deck. I'm going to quickly go through it. I think you can see my screen. Kashyap, can you see this top AI tools every CXO and leader should know? You can raise your hands if you can see this deck. Yes. Okay. So what are the top tools, everybody should know? So one is Gamma. It's a presentation maker. I have created this slide deck in under 10 minutes or 5 minutes with Gamma. I'm sure everybody knows about Gamma. Okay. You should have this tool at your disposal to make presentations. Next, this is an expensive tool, but there are some alternatives to it. But it's very important to know this category. Ava is an AI sales agent which completely automates your lead generation process. You just give it your company website. You tell what products and services do you have. You tell it your ICP that I want to target these people. It will send emails automatically, reply to them. It might even do a call to them. And once a lead is qualified, it will only then tell you, okay, that I have booked a meeting in the calendar. Go meet this client or a future client of yours. This is an example of agentic AI at its best. It's completely automating the lead generation process. I'll give you this deck with all the links to these tools. Next is an AI meeting note taker. Okay. Some of you had your AI meeting note taker. I'm sure this is also common to know. I will just show you. We use TLDV, and TLDV, I have analyzed many meeting note takers, TLDV, Fireflies, Otter, this and that. This is the best note taker when it comes to overall. By overall, I mean it will record your videos as well. It has meeting intelligence as well. Okay. And they also launched MCP, Model Context Protocol. They are the first AI note taker to launch a Model Context Protocol. I know their founders well. I can get you a great discount on TLDV as well if you need it. This is a tool you should know. And it has a lot of cool stuff. Essentially, ideally, what you can do is if your meetings are in English, after every meeting, you can integrate this with your project manager like Trello, ClickUp, Notion. It will have auto task drafted, and you can query through your entire meetings that you have done in a year. It will get you insights from those meetings as well. They have a special plan if for salespeople as well, which is known as their standard plan is $29. I can get you a 50% discount if you want. Apart from that, they have a special plan for sales, which is $89. It has business intelligence as well. So we're not going to go into detail. Moving forward, I'm going to go to my deck. Yeah. So we've seen this is a tool everybody should must have. Your meetings it joins the meeting automatically. You can just set a simple automation in 2 steps, create a meeting MOM and send it to everybody. So again, next tool, Google AI Studio. This is a no-code AI development platform, which is one of the most coolest things you can see. And it can also help you do stuff. So as an example, I'm going to show something. The tool was Google AI Studio. Okay. Developers can use it to build apps. Non-developers can use it for an extremely cool thing. You can go to this stream button and you can share your screen. So for example, I'll share my WhatsApp and then I can talk to it in real time. Hello.
Can you see my WhatsApp? Yeah, what is Kashyap saying? No, thank you. So 1 second, I'll just share my other screen with you. So now I'm going to share this Google Doc with it. Okay. Hi. What do you see on the screen? Hello. So I'm going to just start it again. Share screen. Yeah. Hi. What do you see on the screen? Awesome. Thank you. Can you please stop? So this, I don't know if you were able to hear back the audio. You can talk to it. It replies back to you. For example, I learned Canva this way. Using this, I opened Canva. Then I told it, okay, how to, add a shadow to the text. So you can use it for learning. This is Google AI Studio. This is completely free. Then there is one tool which again every leader and CXO should know. It's known as Rise. It's basically what Rise does is it analyzes, your screen and it tells you where you're spending time. So for example, here, so today it says, Kolaba.ai, I've spent 38 minutes, Zoom meeting 21 minutes. And this, it will tell me, it takes the active screen only. That's why it's showing less for Zoom and more for Kolaba. Okay, I can go back to my previous days. So this was, my day. Click up 1 hour, 7 minutes. This app you should check out for sure. If you want to better manage your time, it will tell you how you can get the best of your time, where you're, wasting time or where your time is essentially going. Then this tool you might have heard is known as Notebook LM. Again, this is a tool by Google. You can use it to create podcasts, or again, this is an excellent tool to learn stuff. This works very simply. All you need to do is create new notebook. You'll end up landing here. You give it your sources. I'm gonna give it, say, some random sources. I can also give it direct links of websites or of YouTube. It will even capture that. Okay. And there is a special button known as Discover. You can type, what kind of sources you want to give it. So I will say history of AI. It will even suggest me sources. I'm not gonna go into it now. It says, say, okay, I'll import these also. All these sources from Wikipedia and internet it has uploaded. Now I can talk to it. So the left side, if you see, is sources. This is the sources section. The center is the chat section. You can chat to whatever information you've uploaded. Okay, I've heard people are, completing their PhDs using this tool. So you can chat to it. What was the first chatbot called? It gives me an auto prompt. Now it will go search through this and find that information. Yeah. Eliza was a computer program, create, etc. Now what you can do is you can also create a podcast in one click. So you just click on generate. It's generating this podcast. And further things, it can create timelines based on your data. It can create an FAQ. So say, you give it your website data. It can create a FAQ, briefing doc, or you have a blog article. You can convert your blog article into a podcast now through here. So let this generate. We'll till then go to the next tool. But again, this tool also you should definitely check out, Google Notebook LM. I'll go to the next slide. Where is my deck? So, yeah. So to build apps or websites now, with AI agents coming in, everybody can build a website or an app. Replit, I suggest you use it to build SaaS apps on the web only, on not mobile apps. It will not build you great mobile apps, but web apps. If you want to build, you use Replit. And if you want to build websites and landing pages, you use Lovable. We did a session on this last week. If you message in the group, I'll share you the recording. So this was built, using Lovable, and you can just go live in 10 minutes. It has a direct integration with GoDaddy. So again, these two tools for Replit, Lovable, and there's one more, Bolt. This covers your website and landing pages thing. HeyGen, you might have heard. With HeyGen, you can take your marketing and content creation to the next level. You can clone yourself. You must have seen some in most of the influencers on Instagram and YouTube are not real these days. They have created their own avatar using HeyGen. So, but there is more to it. You can develop now training videos at 1/10 the original cost. That is the one of the biggest use cases of HeyGen. So corporate organizations, since they have very structured data on training, they are just creating videos with HeyGen now. They'll create an avatar, and it has a video editor to also add text, slide, this and that. The other use case of HeyGen is you can create content in multiple languages now. It will be lip synced also. So I can take this webinar, go to Hagen and convert it into Hindi. And when it comes to text to speech, 11 Labs is the leader from the past 3 years. So you can clone your voice. Your voice will be 99.9% as good as your original voice. Then you can use that to create content across multiple platforms in for voiceovers, social media, this and that. And also it has now AI agents also built in, AI calling agents built in. Next platform is Retail. So Retail is also powered by 11 Labs, but it covers the voice calling use case end to end. So now you can have agents that can actually call someone and sell them something completely automated. You can add your docs because this is also an agent. So we saw an agent has docs. This also will use an LLM. I'll just show you quickly this what Retail is. So guys, we'll just end in another 5 minutes. Just requesting everybody to hang on. Something special is on the way after this. Yeah. So Retail AI, the best voice agent platform. So we have some clients. We are making AI voice agents for them, and we use this platform to make them. So I'm just gonna open one agent to just show you. So again, you see, again the agent has a LLM. So this is the core. It has a knowledge base also. If you see, this also is the knowledge base, and we have given it an advanced prompt. So what this agent, and it has a voice because this is a voice calling agent. So Alicia is the voice. If anybody wants to try it out, you let me know after the webinar is over. Just message me. I will have this agent call you. You can actually test it out. This is for motion classes, one of our clients. This is an edtech company. So it will address you as Ankit for right now, but you can have a real-time conversation with it. So moving forward, now you need a project management tool also. Obviously, if you are in a leadership position or if you want to be a leader, you are a project manager. So ClickUp has advanced the most since AI came out, and they have some amazing AI features. So say you have a weekly report coming in from all your employees, you can just put a prompt there, analyze all the reports coming in and send me an email. It can do that. So now project management is fully powered by AI. ClickUp is one of the best tools in the market right now for that. And then Perplexity plus Grok. So they are really good. They give really, generous free amounts of usage. And Perplexity is the best when it comes to doing internet research. You don't need Google at all. You don't need Google. Perplexity is something, the data that you can rely on. And then we have Kolaba, the platform that we've made. Kolaba is an all-in-one tool we've seen, and it has text, image, audio, video, speech, all covered in one platform. You can build your AI agents. So I believe for right now, say you have something like Kolaba, and Kolaba also has Perplexity, but Perplexity individual has some amazing features. So Kolaba, Perplexity, and a tool like Hagen, this can cover your entire stack of an organization or of an individual to have all your content creation and marketing needs covered. So this is all for today when it comes to the content aspect. I'll have all the decks shipped out to all of you.